Hey guys and gals, this is Marathon Man, coming at you live with Snowboard Kids 2. Last time we beat Linda's Castle and Crazy Jungle Part 1, so today we're taking on the Crazy Jungle boss as Wendy. Wendy's a trick type, and I believe supposed to be the slowest character in the game, so as you're about to see, that's actually quite to my detriment when I'm facing off against this boss. Still, I have my trusty balance board level 3, lots of speed, make up for her pretty slow going trick typeness. Yep, that's a word, trick typeness. So we found plenty of pink butterflies, but no golden butterfly. Oh, we hear Jam talking about something. Over here. What's over here? It's the golden butterfly. Yay! We finally found it. So everyone's happy. But something's coming. Dot dot dot. I find it funny how Tommy doesn't even get lifted off the ground, but everyone else is bounced, like, clean over his head. That really just... I like it. It's a nice touch. So yes, this is a one-on-one race, just a straight race. Not like the snowman boss where you had to shoot him. Just one-on-one against the dinosaur. Make it to the finish line before him. This is widely considered to be probably the hardest part of the entire game. Because the dinosaur's fast, he leaves those eggs behind him, which function like rocks, although they're a bit bigger, so they're easier to run into, but also easier to see in advance. I got a pan, that'll slow him down a little bit. Me tripping over the egg gave him quite a lead, though. There are red items and red weapons and blue items all over the course. You can get ghosts, fans, rockets, pans, and bombs. Bombs aren't going to be a whole heck of a lot of use because most of this race you probably won't be within shooting distance of him. There's a pan over there to the right if you want to go over and get it. This is actually a decent time if you're good at it to use the shortcut because not only do you cut off distance, but you don't have to deal with his eggs like you do down here. But as I said before, I have no faith in my ability to get through the shortcut, so it would just end up with me losing. And I took that turn a little sharply, so I got slowed down. But thankfully, I have a rocket to pick my speed right back up. So, we're pretty close, so... That's the one thing that makes me feel bad about shooting bombs in this. The dinosaur just gives the most pitiable noise when he gets hit. You'll notice that the bomb shooting head doesn't shoot bombs in the boss battle. I don't know if it's so that they don't have to deal with the dinosaur getting hit and you just kind of lucking out and beating him, or to make it easier for you. Thanks to the rocket, I had so much momentum, my jump carried me clean through the finish area, but I won. And we chased the dinosaur off, which is kind of sad because I think it was kind of cute. And when Jam and Slash confronted it in the first cinema, it seemed kind of scared of them, so I doubt it's really as tough as it seems like it is. And Linda's mad. What else is new? Moving on to the next course, Starlight Highway. This is the third of 4 costumes. Yes, I checked, there are 4 costumes. Everyone will be in their space outfit, because we're going to outer space. The final frontier. And what has Wendy built this time? A UFO. Of course she did. Why not? She's only supposed to be like a... I don't know how old they're supposed to be. Just a kid, though. You know, built interstellar travel. Nothing major. I suppose in all reality this is actually not as major as the shrink ray, considering we do have ways to travel to outer space, but shrink rays are something we don't. Damien tags along. And let's go indeed. Off to the next course, Starlight Highway. We land and immediately jump into the race. Yeah, as you can see, everyone's in their space outfits.
Go!
And appropriately, after we take this scientific voyage, I am playing as Wendy. And I replace my wing with another wing. I guess the game really wants me to do lots of flips in the air. Fine. Indeed, fine. Thanks, game. And There's Tommy! Where's the camera? Anyways... So this course is 1,520 meters long, makes it 19/20ths of a mile. I incorrectly, in my last video, almost called Linda's Castle the one that's 1520, when in fact it's this one. Even with a trick character, you can't get away with that many flips, not off of that jump. So I go all the way to the back. But I get a pan, which should definitely help out. Yeah, well, it did. I'm back into second. I kind of like the diagonal flips you can do, like the front flip, back flip, and 360s you do with side buttons. But you can do really cool flips if you're holding down the buttons diagonally. You get these crazy, like, diagonal, spinny flip things. Again, that's very much a word, spinny flip things. But they look really cool, so that's why I like doing them. So that's the first lap. This is one of the few courses where the lift is not on the right. It's dead center, and it's a teleporter, befitting the space theme. In all reality, though, Wendy is actually the character that I use when I'm playing by just for fun, so I should be reasonably dominant playing as her because, well, I have plenty of practice, whereas I don't have practice with characters such as Linda or Tommy. I'm not used to how unresponsive the turning is, so it takes a bit of getting used to. Well, I did get a... Yeah, see how cool that was? Those were both in the same direction. It was like weird, cool, every direction stuff. And these doors will always open for you, so that you don't need to worry when you're going through them. Going through some cool, like, warp pipe thing with our rocket.
Excellent.
Triple sideways flippy thing. More flippy things. More rockets. I've gotten a pretty reasonable number of rockets in this course. I mean, part of it's because every time you go over one of those panels, you get one, so obviously I'm getting a few, but it fits the space theme. Oh, those red things down there that I'm going through now, they're bumpers, so if you run into one, you're going to fly off into another direction. Kinda like that. I replaced my snowman with another snowman, because I just love the snowman weapon. So useful. I mean, it's not bad, especially in the later courses it becomes more useful as the courses are more turny, so there's more things for them to run into. On the first course, it's pretty much a straight shot, so if they go in a straight line, well, that's what they would be doing anyways. Picking up some good money. Do more crazy flips to make even more money. Game really does want to have me use wings. Well, maybe the game really did want me to use wings. Since I used it, it thanked me by giving me a ghost. And me running into a wall. So, this way on the right that I've been taking every time is a bit of a shortcut. The only problem is you have to take that sharp turn like I just messed up. And, well, if you mess it up like I did, it can kind of slow you down a bit. So now rockets and wings.
Excellent.
It would actually be kind of cool if you got off a big jump, like if you went off of, like probably the waterfall from Crazy Jungle with the wing. You could probably do a flip in all 8 possible directions before you hit the ground. Assuming you had the wing, of course. I mean, I've managed probably 4 or 5 flips just off of jumping off of it without the wing, so... Now the only problem would be I bet I'd mess it up and get like halfway there and then forget to press the button. So, almost to the finish line. No one that close. Okay, I can see it. And I make the backflip. So we're the winner! Hooray! That's another course down. So as you may have noticed, the prize money gets quite a bit better. Lots better. Jeez, my grammar still hasn't improved. So, Damien has no idea where people are because we're going back to Earth. We're done here. And we just left him there. I'm sure he'll find his way back. He's pretty tenacious. Damien, you're not helping the cause here. I just called you tenacious. Try it. Be a man, Damien. What do I want to do now? Well, I'll go take a look at the board shop. I have some extra money, so I'll just kind of buy up their extra stock. Buy trick board level 2, speed board level 2. I'm not gonna have enough time for a race. Oh, I know what I can do. I still have the shooting cross to do. I'll do that now. Yeah, I'll do that. It's on Snowboard Street, same as the speed cross. This one you want good handling, so I'm gonna use the trick. There's no difference in handling between the trick board level 1 and 2, so I'll just use level 1. Speed's not an issue. Again, the time, it's very generous, like in the trick, in the trick game. So it's just a matter of doing all the things that you're required to do. Winter newspaper delivery. Pretty good. Slash's newspaper delivery. Needs some work. I'd run away if I were you, Slash. Well, looks like you took my advice. But she grabbed her snowboard. He's got a fan, but she's got a rocket. I don't think you're winning that one, Slash. So what you want to do is put a newspaper in every single mailbox on Snowboard Street. There's 20 mailboxes. You shoot a newspaper just like you would shoot a weapon. This, for me, is probably the hardest of the 3 mini-games, just because I'm terrible at shooting straight. You'll notice that we'll see a lot of the people's houses as we go by, like that was Slash's house, as you might have guessed. It looks just like him. There are some generic houses. There's Linda's castle coming up on the left. It's gigantic. There's something with a mailbox on the right. I don't know what that is. Linda's house has 2 mailboxes because it's big, so I guess that means they need more mailboxes. We go over the same crazy double jump thing. This would be another great place to do crazy flips in every direction, because you get some amazing height off of these jumps. If you went off of that with a wing, you could do a ton of flips. See, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, I got 7 in without a wing, so with a wing, I'd easily be able to do that. This is the shortcut I was talking about in the speed cross. It takes you by Damien's house, who, despite being a demon, as I looked it up, he is a demon, he has a house in Snowboard Town, or Snowtown, I believe is the correct name. There's Nancy's house, again, looks quite a bit like her. I bounce off the mailbox, which isn't actually a huge problem, as it slows me down, so I don't get too far ahead. You may have noticed that I'm getting pretty close to these mailboxes before I shoot at them, because, again, not very accurate. There's Jam's house, looks just like him. I don't know why everyone has houses that look like them. I mean, my house doesn't look like me, obviously. Alright, so just 4 more to go, and I have 14 shots to do it in. I think I should be good. Alright, I've slowed down. This is Wendy's house with Wendy's internet. Alright, last mailbox. Wow, I got it, and I did not use up a single spare paper. Since I managed this, I actually unlocked Mr. Dog by not missing a mailbox once. And I cleared the game. Even better. Oh, and there's Tommy and Nancy. Hey, Tommy and Nancy. Oh, that's funny. It's implied that they're dating. Well, this has been Marathon Man. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.